33-foot birdie. Drops.
Par 3 13th with a 6-iron. This tournament course yesterday, and
Just got a Tyrell Hatton.
That's my fiance. Trying to cut me off.
oh my God.
A golf ball dropping into the cup 3 times in one season. That's what Joe Highsmith pulled off in 2024. 3 hole-in-ones, something the sport hadn't seen in over 40 years. That's the kind of story we're talking about here. From record-breaking scores to fistfights with fans, these are the 13 most unexpected golf moments ever recorded. And first, we start with number 13. Jim Furyk's historic 58, 2016. At the 2016 Travelers Championship, Jim Furyk, a 46-year-old veteran, was about to make history in the most unexpected way. He had barely made the cut and was tied for 70th place. No one was paying attention when he teed off early Sunday morning. But what happened next was miraculous. Furyk went on a birdie-eagle-birdie run and shot an 8 under 27 on the front 9, just 1 shot off the PGA Tour record. He added 6 more birdies on the back 9, and with a par on the 18th, he shot a 12 under 58, the lowest round ever in PGA Tour history. 12. Actor versus fan, 1981. The 1981 Bing Crosby National Pro-Am took a dramatic turn when legendary actor James Garner got into a physical altercation with a spectator. After a heckler allegedly targeted a professional golfer, Garner stepped in, with the fan later claiming the actor punched him. The incident spiraled into a high-stakes $2.2 million lawsuit, reminding everyone that in the heat of the moment, the drama on the golf course can sometimes get a little too real. 11. Y.E. Yang beats Tiger Woods 2009. When Tiger Woods teed off at the 2009 PGA Championship, his 2-shot lead seemed insurmountable. He had a perfect record when leading a major after 3 rounds, and his opponent, Y.E. Yang, was an underdog ranked 110th in the world. The stage was set for golf's biggest star to win his 15th major, but instead, quick favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Over 92% of viewers haven't yet. It's free, takes a second, and helps us out massively. Already subscribed? Thank you. Now, back to the video. Yang had other plans. He erased the deficit and went head-to-head with the legend. The turning point came at the par 4 14th when Yang hit a brilliant hybrid shot to 10 feet and drained the eagle putt to take the lead. Yang became the first Asian-born player to win a men's major, and he did the impossible. He shattered Tiger Woods' invincible aura. 10. The 7-man Olympic playoff, 2020. The 2020 Tokyo Olympics wasn't just about gold, silver, and bronze. It was about an unprecedented and chaotic showdown for a single medal. After 72 holes of intense competition, 7 of the world's best golfers, a group including major champions and rising stars, all found themselves tied for bronze. This historic 7-man playoff turned into a dramatic, high-stakes battle of attrition, creating one of the most unpredictable and thrilling moments in Olympic golf history. With so many players, they had to split into 2 groups to start. As the pressure mounted one by one, they dropped. C.T. Pan and Colin Morikawa were the last 2 standing. Morikawa found a bunker and made bogey, while Pan's par secured the bronze in one of the longest and most extraordinary playoffs ever seen. 9. Joe Highsmith's hat trick, 2024. Joe Highsmith's 2024 PGA Tour season was a masterclass in improbable shots. It began with 1 hole-in-one at the Rocket Mortgage Classic, followed by another at the American Express. But it was at the Wyndham Championship where his year of incredible luck reached a mind-boggling climax. On the 189-yard 12th hole, Highsmith's ball executed a series of physics-defying rolls before dropping into the cup, marking his 3rd ace of the season and cementing a record that hadn't been touched in over 4 decades. With that, he became the first player since 1983 to make 3 aces in a single season. What's even crazier? It was the 2nd hole-in-one on that same hole that day, after Lucas Glover had aced it earlier. 8. The Tiger Woods comeback, 2019. The story of Tiger Woods seemed to have a tragic end. By 2017, years of back injuries, surgeries, and personal turmoil had left his career in shambles. The golf world had moved on, accepting that the greatest player of his generation might never compete again. Then came the 2019 Masters. On a Sunday that felt more like a movie script than a golf tournament, Tiger climbed the leaderboard one shot at a time while his competitors fell away. His triumphant birdie on the 15th hole to take the lead sent a shockwave through Augusta, and his final putt on 18 sealed a victory that transcended the game itself, completing one of the most epic comebacks ever. 7. Jean van de Velde's historic collapse, 1999. The 1999 Open Championship at Carnoustie was supposed to be a coronation for Jean van de Velde. Standing on the 18th tee with a seemingly insurmountable three-shot lead, all he needed was a double bogey to win the claret jug. The victory was his for the taking, but what followed was a stunning and self-inflicted collapse that has become a permanent part of golf lore. Ignoring conventional wisdom, Van de Velde pulled out his driver and began a series of miscalculations, from a wayward shot that bounced off a grandstand to a now infamous decision to hit his third shot into the water. His disastrous triple bogey 7 forced a playoff he would ultimately lose, creating one of the most unforgettable meltdowns in sports history. 6. Tyrell Hatton's distracted shot, 2019. In the high-stakes environment of the 2019 Turkish Airlines Open, a moment of silence was shattered by an unlikely source: a loudly slammed toilet door. As Tyrell Hatton prepared for a crucial shot, the unexpected sound caused him to stop his backswing in annoyance. "Is that you? What are you doing?" he called out, only to be met with a mortifying response. "That's my fiancée," a woman's voice replied, confirming that even the most serious tournaments aren't immune to a bit of awkward behind-the-scenes humor. 5. Colin Morikawa's back-to-back major wins, 2021. When 24-year-old Colin Morikawa arrived at the 2021 Open Championship, he wasn't just a major winner. He was entering a world he had never truly experienced: links golf. The course at Royal St. George's, with its unforgiving bunkers and unpredictable winds, was a daunting challenge for any newcomer. Yet Morikawa didn't just survive, he dominated. Starting the final round a single shot behind, he played with the calm of a legend, eventually sealing a two-shot victory. With that win, he joined an exclusive club of golf greats, including Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus, as one of the few players to win multiple majors before the age of 25. 4. Phil Mickelson's U.S. Open meltdown, 2006. In 2006, the U.S. Open at Winged Foot was Phil Mickelson's to lose. Standing on the 18th tee, he held a one-shot lead and needed only a par to secure the title he had famously never won. But what followed was a chaotic and heartbreaking collapse. Ignoring his caddy's advice, Mickelson pulled out his driver and hit a wild tee shot that struck a hospitality tent. His second shot from the deep rough hit a tree, and his third landed in a greenside bunker. From there, he compounded his errors, and a disastrous double bogey 6 cost him the championship, handing the victory to Jeff Ogilvy. The moment became an instant classic, not just for the devastating loss, but for Mickelson's famously honest and self-deprecating response: "I am such an idiot." 3. The Caddie and the Spectator, 2023. The 2023 President's Cup was the scene of an unprecedented and bizarre confrontation between an American caddy and a spectator. After a spectator allegedly heckled his player, the caddy, known for his fiery temperament, snapped. He marched directly into the crowd and challenged the fan, getting so close that other spectators had to step in and de-escalate the situation. The incident was a vivid reminder that the tension and passion of a golf tournament aren't confined to the players. The caddy was immediately pulled back, but the moment, captured on video and replayed endlessly, became a viral sensation, sparking a massive debate about sportsmanship and the line between fan engagement and harassment. 2. Jordan Spieth's worst ball rule, 2017. Jordan Spieth's run at the 2017 Masters was a thrilling display of grit and determination. But the most memorable moment wasn't a birdie or an eagle. It was a bizarre and brilliant save. During the final round, a seemingly routine shot from the fairway ended up in a pine straw wasteland, and the worst ball rule came into play. With his ball nestled uncomfortably close to a tree root, Spieth made a bold decision. He deliberately chose to play his second shot from a new but equally difficult lie rather than risking damage to his wrist or a major penalty. The unconventional move saved him from a disastrous score, and he went on to win the Masters, proving that sometimes the most creative solutions are the most effective. 1. Tony Finau's 3 chip-ins in 9 holes, 2025. At the 2025 Genesis Invitational, Tony Finau delivered a performance that defied all statistical probability. While most golfers consider a single chip-in a highlight of their week, Finau accomplished the nearly impossible. He recorded 3 in the span of just 9 holes. His incredible run began at the par 3 third, followed by another at the par 4 fourth, and a third at the par 3 eighth. The chances of pulling off such a feat are astronomical, reminding everyone that in golf, the extraordinary can happen when you least expect it.